Erica Mena is still in the studio with us. Got a chance to read the bits and pieces of her book that's actually available right now.
Yes.
Underneath it all, she's looking very confident. And if you don't know who Erica Mena is, Love and Hip Hop New York. I mean, hell.
She is Love and Hip Hop New York. How about that? Who's Chrissy?
Who's Winter? Spring, summer, fall?
I really don't know who that is.
Erica, what's up with you, girl?
Nothing. Thank you guys again for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Listen, she was supposed to really had been here on time, and I feel like we just aren't getting the meat and balls of this conversation.
What? Did she say meat and balls?
Yes, the meat and balls, not meat and potatoes, girl. So, Erica, who is the Erica that we see on the reality television show Love and Hip Hop?
I think I'm just the one that just don't care. I'm going for mine, and nothing's getting in my way. And I think that kind of intimidates people a little bit.
I always wanted to ask you.
Because, like, even you made a statement of, why do I want everything for free? And it's so weird that people get that assumption because I pay for a lot of the production that goes around in these parts.
Well,
so.
I was talking specifically about that
so.
rich situation, and it just seemed like with that, the technicalities of getting a song and paying and being signed to a contract, like you weren't trying.
Well, that's the roles of a manager. But the thing is with me, he made it seem such a big deal, like I wasn't going to sign and was pressing me to sign.
Well, wait,
and I think that came across, especially the way he was boo-hooing to his mom and everything, that I wasn't meeting my ends of the bargain.
But can we have a seriously though? Seriously, Rich, your manager? Like seriously, first of all, do you want to sleep with your manager? Second of all, like
no, that wasn't
really the one you want.
That wasn't the intention at all.
Right. So after you did.
Oh.
But after you did you go?
And I didn't do anything for months. We actually built a real friendship kind of relationship before it actually got sexual or anything like that. So that was kind of cool in the sense of, I think that's why I was so into him in a sense.
I know, but that ain't gonna work. You know that ain't gonna work. You can't have sex with your
manager. I believe in the
unless you married to him.
So, Celine Dion did it.
She married. Everybody who
she didn't marry him right away.
That's true. She was 12 when he
So I believe in, you just never know.
Okay. We have a question off of Facebook coming in from Krista in Conshohocken, and she wants to know, has being on the show Love and Hip Hop hurt your modeling, singing career, or has it helped it? Seeing as though you're still kind of not signed as an artist.
I'm not signed as an artist, but who is nowadays?
That's true. You don't have to make. That's true.
Poor Olivia was like 5th season in, she can't get a damn deal.
Did you just shit on Olivia?
Again.
I mean, she had to take my songs and become #1 again, so that says it all. But at the end of the day, it actually helps in a way because at the end of what it comes down to, my deliverance, and when it comes to my work, nobody can shit on me on that. Excuse me.
Okay, piggybacking off of what you just said, Randy Taylor wants to know, why do you think you're better than Olivia?
I don't. But Olivia's Olivia. Like, please, can we even talk about her? She's the girl from, like, Family Matters that goes upstairs and never comes back down.
If you're just tuning in, Love and Hip Hop New York's Erica Mena.
She goes upstairs, the poor thing never comes back down until she...
And then she's a porn star.
That's Olivia in a few. We might get the G-Unit.
It's funny because we never see y'all in a room together like that. Like, that's the one little situation. Well, except in the studio.
It's so sad. Aww. To be an artist and be that talented, it kind of is a waste. I feel sorry for her.
I heard that that's Rich's whole way of managing her is getting her on that show and just making conflicts so she can get paid.
I mean, if it wasn't for me and Rich's relationship, we would have never seen Olivia at all.
Oh, you is just so dirty.
She ain't lying.
Another a question coming in from Facebook. This is from Rashina out in Collegeville. Ask her when she's going to stop blaming past disappointments, her baby daddy, others for her wild, immature, mind you, these are Facebook comments, questions or whatever, ratchet, self-destructive annex. Everybody goes through stuff, but at some point, you gotta move forward and stop the nonsense. Maybe seeing, some type of help or guidance.
She got all of that in one season? Look,
girl,
you think too much.
You did.
You're supposed to just watch the damn show and enjoy it. Yeah, overthinking things, but whatever. You know what? I don't blame my past. I just mention it because that's my outlet. That's my time to mention it. And if I don't use that plateau, then that would be foolish of me. Because that keeps y'all interested. Y'all want to know, okay, what is it that makes this
I just
really
figured
crazy?
this whole thing out. Right? I figured it out. You went to like Harvard School of Drama, and you are like the best freaking actress ever. Angela Bassett say what? Go ahead, tell it.
I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
It's reality television.
Mm-hmm.
Leave me the hell alone already.
Well, I have a question on Facebook, and it's another one of these think hard questions, deep questions. But Ebony out of actually DC says, do you feel any responsibility for being a Latina in the public eye and the fact that most of your behavior paints you in a negative light? There are enough negative images of Hispanic in the media already. Do you have any desire to be seen as a positive role model for younger Latinas and other young women of color?
I do positive things. It just so happens, like I said, don't always like to show that because people who are complaining about how ratchet I am don't watch it unless it's ratchet. So you guys kind of contradict yourselves.
So it's our fault.
No, but it one hand works with the other. You know what I'm saying? You got to really look at both ends of it because let's be honest. Last season, me getting into that situation with Kimbella was the highest rated episode in Love and Hip Hop. So that right there just set the tone. Not that I'm bragging about it, but people have to really realize, like, if you don't like it, stop watching it. Because as soon as I whipped Kimbella, basketball wives was jumping over tables and everybody wanted to outdo me. And that's what set the tone. If y'all don't sit there and watch it, none of this would have to be shown. Do I feel responsible? Absolutely. And that's why I do my part in the sense of telling what I've been through in my book and being as open as I am. So that, not saying I'm going to use that to justify, but just so you can get a better understanding that we all have some crazy madness, whether I'm in the public eye or not. You know, people got to stop blaming Rihanna and this and that for what other people do in the world.
Some people are stupid, though. You know, they pay attention.
Yeah, they are. They are. And some people are gullible, but you can't blame us for that.
I think this
all the time.
All the time. I think this next question, since it's it's a huge debate now, same-sex marriage is very, very. I just want to ask it. It's from Nicole Coleman. She's from Philadelphia. She says she sleeps with men and women. Whom does she prefer, and why can't she pick either to be straight or?
First of all, if I like both, why gotta pick?
Yeah, it's called bisexual, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And
good girl.
Release your mind.
The more the merrier.
She's vocal.
You only got one life, and why choose? You don't have to. I say.
Which one's better? Which one was better? The chick who I don't know who her name was, or Rich?
She gave better head, but that's all I got with her.
I believe it.
You know what?
That's all you need, so. So, a couple of, not reunion, but Love and Hip Hop questions. Do you know, next season y'all are returning, correct?
We're coming back to back, so I hear.
What you mean, Atlanta and New York?
So I hear. I can't say too much.
Do you hear if anyone is not returning from your
I don't know, but you know what? I think that's what's going to be the juicy part. I know for me moving forward, there's definitely no me and Erica Rich relationship. And being that, it's definitely a new phase in my life, I think finally you guys will get to see me not having to dwell on the emotions and all that stuff so much, Especially now because I'm moving forward. There's a new phase in my life. Like I'm able to kind of like, okay, now the world knows. Now it was kind of like therapeutic a little bit for me.
I hope it was therapeutic. I'm about to put my mom's foot down now.
Yeah, because there's a lot of stuff I never opened up to anybody really about. Like my sisters read what I went through in foster care and they were like bugging out. Okay. Especially most of my oldest one. So I'm finally open now, and it's a relief.
Look at that smile.
So you look happy, and all that is like you're saying this stuff. I just moving forward. How much of a role are you going to play in the next season? You can tell us that.
You know what?
You're going to be all happy.
Over the place.
I'm about to say.
Okay. Like always. That's never going to change.
Yeah. Because it's funny because on the last episode, Mona Scott, who is the creator and executive producer of the show, who sometimes makes her appearances or whatever, I was sitting there watching her. I was like, yo, she's such a little fakey Nile Van Zandt. Because she looks
like her Oprah, Dr. Phil.
Right, but really she wants y'all to be as ratchet as you can be. Do you feel that as well? Like, come on, son.
You got to realize, too, when you're going through this stuff, whether the cameras are on or off, sometimes you forget the cameras are on.
Okay.
And you go buck wild. Like, what y'all didn't see about Rich giving my song away, I punched a hole in the wall.
Oh.
Like, I just really was upset. When you're in the moment, and this is real life stuff, like, so me getting my songs taken away and me having that breakdown, where it comes off to you guys, I guess how it's edited, that it's back to back. So much emotion. Yeah, like, it's 6 months of filming. It's 1 hour, and it's 8 different cast members. So, of course, they're going to give you what's good, the drama, the
victim.
That keeps you guys on the edge of the seat, and that, regardless, as much as they try to trash me, for some reason, I'm always, like, the main focus. Even in lip sync, she can't have a scene unless she's talking about me.
So, is the reunion crazy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell me.
The reunion was crazy.
Thing. Who'd you put your hands on,
2
Erica?
cast members fought, and it wasn't me.
What?
Even though I wanted to mollywop Olivia so bad.
Well, she ain't about that life.
She tries to pop off at the mouth,
Right,
and that's when I get up and test her, and then she goes back into her little.
Yo, you got some skills though. You fought like a long time in your life. I was noticing that she don't never lose.
Yeah, my sister's,
she's crazy.
My sister's kind of raised a tough one. Yeah.
Does your son? He's in school, correct?
Yeah.
Public school?
No, private.
Private school. Okay, so there aren't any problems that he encounters while at
my
school with
son
other
is day
kids
and night. My son is the type to, no, mother, I want celery sticks. Like, my son's day and night for me.
Wow.
So, I'm going to be
school.
honest when I say, like, having him was the best thing that ever happened to me. So, I mean, I get it while people are like, oh, what is your son going to think? Does he go through this? Or da-da-da. I kind of keep him a little sheltered from the world in the sense of what he sees, and he's so into activities constantly, and I keep him busy and his mind stimulated that I kind of, my work is separated from my parenting. And I know it kind of doesn't make sense, but it does.
No, I get
No,
it.
it makes sense.
Hence on why I shoot the show in New York and he lives in L.A.
Didn't
like,
know that.
Different person.
I didn't know that
Oh,
either.
wow.
Yeah.
Random Erica Mena question.
Who takes care of him?
My mom.
Okay.
My mom.
Other random Erica Mena question.
Yeah.
The day that DJ, well, can I just say his name?
Yeah.
DJ
sure.
Envy decided to go on the radio and, like, just call his wife and profess his love for some random ass reason. What were you thinking? Because there is
the reason was that same morning it actually hit the blogs that me and Rich were engaged. So that was his moment of, oh shit. And he texted me and I confirmed it. Because at that time it was kind of over with him. And
So y'all had a relationship. It was not like y'all were just kicking
it. It's a relationship.
Are you? So he called himself trying to hurt your feelings by calling his wife and telling her.
I think what it was for him is that he found out I was engaged, and that was kind of a moment for him. Clearly, I had moved on. Once I sent the text that it was for sure, 30 minutes later, I got calls from everyone like, he's confessing his love and crying, and I was like, yeah, that can be. Well,
wait. So he has no backbone?
I mean, I think when he's under pressure, he definitely becomes as pathetic as it gets. And I'm not going to try to crap on him because I was with him for a while. And unlike him, whatever, I could sit up here and call him out his name, what does that make me kind of thing. So I would never do that because I was with him and we had a good relationship.
And the
sex was good.
And
the relationship was awesome for when it lasted.
And he was married, and this is something that you knew going into it.
No.
I always say, well, come on, he on the radio. Don't he talk about his wife? No.
He never talks about his, first of all, he's been married 18 years, and you can't find, he has that girl hidden.
Wow.
In the boonies.
So you were on your
somewhere.
Inspector Gadget, so he must have some
my
good
sister
thinking.
actually was.
So wait.
I was at the time. I was at a point of like, okay, I think I might want to introduce him to the family. So we took another trip. Yeah, and my sister did some research.
And she was like, yo, that nigga married.
I knew he had kids.
Right?
I had kids, so I'm thinking single parent kind of thing.
It's all good.
No, he's married.
And you ain't done that show yet. Are you gonna? No, yeah.
This season, I think it is kind of only right to speak on it because it's unfortunate, especially the way he went about things, that he has people portraying me as this home wrecker or whatever it was. And I think that's the sad part is because I'm not the only one who's done it to. I'm one of many.
I'm sure.
So what makes it even worse is that, okay, you can call me out, but let's tell the whole truth since we're talking now.
And nothing but the truth, so help you,
You
Envy.
know, and let's be honest, like now you claiming your wife, but honey, you were never wearing your wedding ring. You never
When he
brought
was-
her out.
When he was all up in your guts, huh?
He never brought her out. I mean, he tricked on me, took me places hand in hand. There was
People saw
never,
you. Nobody. Right.
There was
Did he not take you to a certain
never-
borough? Like, I can't go to Brooklyn.
Did you meet him at his
Well,
appearances?
I live in LA, so I'm always back and forth.
Oh.
So what disguised was the long distance back and forth. So certain things that you probably would have noticed, like, okay, why am I not at his crib?
Right.
I didn't notice. Because he would come to mine. And when I would come to town, I'll be
Christmas,
working.
Thanksgivings, Easters, like.
Even that. I'm in LA.
So okay, so you would see him the day before, the day after, because
You
I
would've
retired
jump
my home record
Yeah,
card, and
no.
my rule was we could spend time together
Oh.
72 hours before, 72 hours after.
Right,
Like, I
right,
kind of
right.
made that rule. Like,
Well,
don't-
actually, for
yeah.
Christmas, me and the little one, since he's been born, we go away for holidays.
I think these have to be
for
glasses.
Christmas, but Mother's Day, Valentine's.
So he left his wife and was with you.
He was with me. I never had to worry.
Oh, Erica.
Damn,
I am so
Envy.
glad you cleared that up. People.
So.
And you know what's so bad?
And you know, there's
See,
no
when you
shame
don't
in my
really have
game
a
in the
voice
sense-
and you can't really be
Right.
vocal
He's
about
on
these
the
things.
every day. He's on the radio every day.
He's quick to write a disease and desist because he don't want the wife to know the full details.
Oh, you have one of those?
He sent out so many.
Well, what we gonna do? I ain't get it. Our fax machine don't work anyway.
No, as far as I'm concerned, I can talk about it. I mean, it's my relationship. And
Was he good?
He was.
Like, was he? Like,
He's amazing.
better than
Could he
Rich, 'cause
really
we saw
work
his
the
little piece on the media tape. That was his, right?
No, Envy's actually back in. He's alright.
Nice.
It's pretty and everything.
Really?
Is
Let
it
me
you
cross my legs. I don't
doing?
know why I did.
Is it you doing?
Okay. And that's
Let me leave his life is
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm a little backed
read
up.
the book.
Is it in the book?
Read the book. I get into details about our sex, and it's
On
arousing.
Envy?
Yeah.
Sugar honey iced tea. Well, listen, speaking of tea, you have some things to go do.
Yes.
Unless you really want to just
No, let's
continue.
stay.
Yeah, we had a ball.
I'm
with you,
having
girl.
fun. No, you'll like the book. I'm telling you. I get into details of my, relationships with Envy, with women, and how I mix the two, and how I feel I can please a woman better than a man.
Say what? How you do that?
I'm mad that she's straight giving you, like, the little eye that you give me, because she sits in here and feels over her body, like Ia does, when she hears some old nasty song come on, like something that she wants to do all this with.
Yeah.
But she gives me this eye. But
now
you
I'm doing this
right
to Erica
now.
talking that talk.
What's your zodiac?
So she finds
I'm
you
a Capricorn
attractive.
Aquarius, but more Aquarius.
You guys want to hook up? I can leave
What?
the room.
What's
You
wrong?
just horny.
Yes.
Okay. good.
Oh, that's
Let's be honest.
Would you like for me to leave?
for my man,
You want me to leave?
No, I haven't done the girl thing.
I know.
My ears are open though.
So being that you're like that, you'll love the book.
What's, oh, I thought she said a book. Oh, the book.
And the Envy chapter's kind of dope too, in the sense of the sex scene and stuff like that.
chapter is that? Yo, Erica, man, and it's only 190 pages. Let's go, including with pictures.
Real quick, how many, they had the audacity to ask me this. Unlike you, I'm not this huge open book. Only when I want to be.
I am.
How many men, women have you dealt with in the industry sexually?
My son's father, which is an entourage member from Fat Joe's Crew.
Oh, that's the dude you was running around the car
Envy is
with, right?
basically the first.
Yo, you are crazy.
I've been with, and then I'm gonna be honest with you, I've actually been with more models that are like famous than the guy thing.
Girls or guy models?
Girl models.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, give me one. Will we know one?
Please.
Oh, please, Erica, just
Read the book.
Yes.
It's in the book. Is her name in the book?
Actually, yes.
What chapter is that?
Yeah, you'll love that.
Do you
might
guys
need to
put like
flip
a
those.
strap piece?
No, I slip and slide, honey.
She don't
I
have.
don't like no artificial.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me sit down.
If I'm with a girl, I'm with
honey?
a girl. I don't need nothing.
That's what I.
And when I want something in me, then I get a guy.
You need to watch the L Word, y'all.
Okay, well, yo,
Slip
this all
and
needs to
slide,
be over.
baby. Slip and slide.
I ain't mad.